light illuminates their imperfections. Hence their attempts to dull your shine. Light 'em up.
Dirt on my name and flowers grew right out the brown soil. My vision's clear as glass, the robe is purple satin plus the crown's royal. Allow me to give you a demonstration. Holding your breath, waiting for me to fail only brings hyperventilation. See, I'm a soldier that's ready for any situation. So me and life double dated my trials and tribulations. Won't be remembered for not speaking out. I Google map my whole approach, so I chose not to take the peaceful route. I promise I can't make this shit up. I shed a tear, then used the mic stand to hold my chin up. They plot and strategize on different ways to make me give up. That's easier said than done, like a woman that's 9 months pregnant doing sit-ups. Yeah, I read the book of life, defeat was never in my story. Just brutal fights on the battlefield that's bloody and gory. Showing off is a fool's idea of glory. Call me foolish, then in the clutch I make them drop like I was Robert Ory. See, in this world you gotta sink or swim. Boy, I'm a legend. When I die my presence never will be felt again. This greatness rare, but see I kept it in. Isolation in the demons, guardian angels been my only friend. I've been at war with myself in silence. Had a mental malfunction, forced to go into hiding. But
I hope you watch it right now, cause then you gonna understand. Whoever get in my way, I'ma dog walk their ass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Big Mike Raider. We got some things to talk about. Man, it's Chiefs week. You got to get excited for it regardless of what's going on with these Raiders. We're 2-4. We got no chance to win on Sunday. That's what they're telling us, right? A lot of people think the same way. I might think the same way too. But we're going to talk about how these Raiders can pull off the victory on Sunday. We're going to look at more positive things. We're going to look at what it takes, what it's going to take for the Raiders to take a win this Sunday. But before we get into anything else, you guys already know what to do. You need to like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. I appreciate everybody in the building. I don't care who's in here, man. If you're down with me, you're down with me either way, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, whoever's going to be in the building, man. Shout out to Raider Bubba in the building. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for popping in. Let me see. We got 2-4 in the building. Hey, hopefully it's 3-4 next week. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I did say 7 o'clock. I scheduled it for yesterday at 7. I thought I kept it for today at 7. Turns out to be, I moved it up an hour to 6. So people might be straggling in a little bit late. It's all good either way, man. But we got Hug D's in the building, man. Shout out to Hug D's, man. Thanks for popping in, bro. Let me see. Anyone else find it hard not to go with the 11.5 to 12 points? We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. When it's a double-digit dog, I'm definitely picking the Raiders in plus territory right there. I'm not picking the money line. I ain't crazy, but I think the Raiders can cover that 12 points, man. Let's see. 2-4. He says they may be playing from behind much of the game, but by 17 plus for FKC to cover, that's huge. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I hope not. Hopefully it's not another road blowout, man. Every time they've been on the road, besides that Patriots game, they've been getting blown out. So, we'll see. Raider Bubba says, I know we're bad, but KC ain't been KC. Seems a bit of a stretch, hopefully. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you, man. KC, as, the Chiefs have been kind of on the incline right now. Now, everybody in the AFC, there's nobody really sticking out in the AFC right now. We thought it was going to be the Ravens. They're 1-5 right now. I think they're going to rebound at some point. Hopefully, Lamar Jackson comes back and they can get things going. Then you got the Steelers. I'm not 100% sold on the Steelers. I'm not 100% sold on the Colts. I'm not 100% sold on the Bills. We've seen everybody that's considered the top of the class of the AFC, and they got holes. But the one thing that's been constant is the Kansas City Chiefs. They're sitting at 3-3 right now, and they seem to be playing their best football of the season. As of right now, they just came off of a big win at home against the Lions, and they're looking to, kind of keep that momentum going. They had a really tough schedule at the beginning, and this is probably to them, this is probably their easiest game that they've seen all season, and they're hungry to go for a blowout win. I think that's what Kansas City wants to do in this one. But we'll see, man. Hopefully we can take the win, but we'll talk about it. 2-4 don't often take the Raiders, But here in a division rivalry game, it's usually within 5 to 6 points, regardless of how bad one is versus the other. Yeah, I agree. You know, when you do have two rivals going against each other, throw it out of the window, throw the record out of the window. I think the Raiders are excited for this one. The team is excited. Everybody's counting them out. National media's got their eyes on this game because the Chiefs are involved. And when they see the Raiders, they see a disaster, right? And to be honest with you, so far, can't blame them for it, right? It's been a tough season. But I will say this win, if the Raiders can pull this win off, this will really be a palate cleanser for the rest of the season moving forward for at least a little while, right? You get a win here at Kansas City. Now you're looking at, hey, we're 3-4. We just got a big win on the road. We've been hungry for a win on the road. We can erase what was happening in the previous weeks, as bad as we've looked, and kind of start fresh going into that bye week and kind of retooling what we're trying to do. Get some guys healthy. Hopefully Brock Bowers, I doubt he's going to be playing this week. He's still on that injury report. But if we could sneak a win in Kansas City, now we're looking at, okay, we're 3-4. Let's keep stacking some wins right here. Let's get to the bye, rest up, recharge, and get in there full steam ahead for the rest of the season. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Shout out to Cameron Moses in the building. He says, with our O-line and Chip's play calling, it'll be an uphill battle. No doubt, man. It's going to be tough. I'm going to say that, but we're not going to – this is not going to be a shit on the Raiders fest. The whole league shits on the Raiders as it is. We're going to talk about what they need to do to win this game. I'm acknowledging everybody before we do it, man. Let me see. We got – who else we got in the building? We got Raider Bubba. He says if the O-line can give some time and Gino remembers we are in white, then maybe. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. Let me see. Who else is in the building, man? Let me scroll down a little bit. We got Mad Mike in the building. We got DeMokes in the building. Let me see who else we got here, man. Shout out to everybody here, man. We got Raider Freshness. What up, Nation? Big Mike, what up? Man, and we got Wasted Talent in the building. Salute to my guy, Wasted Talent. I'm here, my bro. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in. Let me see. And he reposted the stream, man. Much love to you, bro. Yeah, we started a little bit early. I said 7, but we're gonna roll with what we got here, man. It's all good either way. Let me see. And Demoke says, subscribe and take that thumbs up out on a date. Absolutely, man. Go ahead and do what you got to do with that thumbs up, as long as you're loving it, man. Let's do it. Let me see. Big Little Bosco, he says, Arby's does have steak nuggets, guys. Sorry, Mike was good. You know what? I did see that. I don't know about eating Arby's steak nuggets, bro. That might not be steak. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Let me see. He says, he shouldn't play till after the bye week. I agree. Sit him down for this week. Yeah, it's Chiefs week. We want our guys out there, but live to see another day. We don't need him getting injured long term in this situation. And he's already dealing with what I believe is a PCL injury. And with the PCL, you're going to be dealing with that all season from, whether it's a lot or even a little. So let him sit and let him get good on the backside of that bye week. Let me see. We got LA Raiderism in the building. Big Mike, what's good, brother, man? Hey, shout out to you, man. By the way, shout out to my Pasadena Bulldogs playing tonight at SoFi Stadium versus the Crescenta Valley Falcons, man. I just got to do it, man. I'm sorry. My Pasadena Bulldogs playing at SoFi Stadium tonight at 8:30, man. Hey, much love to my Pasadena Bulldogs, man. Go ahead and knock somebody on their back today, man. We got to do it. Let me see. Who else we got? We got Big Lil Bosco becoming a new member of the Big Mike Raider Fleet. And if you guys want to become a member, man, go ahead and hit that link. Hey, it's the best way to support what we got going on over here, man. Appreciate you. Let me see. Yeah, Arby's free range pit bull steak bites. Absolutely. Don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. VBZLA, Big Mike. I got a Raiders beating the Queefs. I got Genty going for 2 bills. I love it, man. Hey, before we get into anything, man. Oh, and that's why I was a little late. Shout out to DeMokes, Dodgers back-to-back champs, trust. Hey, they're 1 win away from taking that pennant and going back to the World Series, man. Let me see. By Mike Vick. Wow. By Mike Vick. Man. So let's get into some of this game. Before we get into some of the game, let me hear some score predictions. I want to hear how bad you think the Raiders are going to lose. Hey, what the upset's going to look like, what the score is going to be. Let me know in the chat before we get into this breakdown what you think the Raiders are going to look like for this game. What's the score looking like? And give your take on who's going to be kind of the focal point. Who's going to be the MVP of the defense? Who's going to be the MVP of the offense? Are we going to just completely suck? Let me know in the comments, in the chat, what you guys think of this game, man. Let me hear it, y'all. Demoke says 69-3. Nice. I like it, man. I like it. Hopefully, Raiders. But, you know, when anything 69 involved, hey, I got to agree with you, man. I got to agree with you. Hey, Demoke says AOC MVP incoming, man. You still on that, bro. It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening. Big Little Bosco, accept the RB Steak Bite Challenge. Sorry, guys. Go Raiders. Hey, man. Hey, let me know how it goes, man. Just make sure you get some Pepto, some Alka-Seltzer, all that good stuff. You know, get the stomach right after on the back end. You know, because that's definitely gonna be some problems when it's all said and done, bro. Shout out to you, man. We got Cameron Moses. He says 24-17 Raiders. That'd be a big upset right there. Yeah. Hey, them Dodgers, man. Them Dodgers steamrolling, baby. Hey, they're doing it, man. They're doing it. So, you guys, put what you guys think of the game in the chat. We're gonna break this down just a little bit. You guys, as you know, we play the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead, man. Nobody has us winning this game right now. The PFF has this projected as 11.5-point underdogs. Let's break down the numbers, guys. Hey, power rank overall, the Chiefs are first. People think that the Chiefs are still the toast of the town, just based off of their power ranking according to PFF. Tough schedule. They just beat the Lions, they were looking like some world beaters up to this point. They lost to them to the Chiefs. Defense ranked 13th. Offense power ranked is ranked 5th. And they got some guys back. Rashid Rice, you guys already know, served that light sentence, and he's going to be playing this Sunday. So strength of schedule is second for the Chiefs, and despite that, they're still sitting at 500, 3-3. Then we looking at the quarterback comparison. Patrick Mahomes probably playing MVP-esque football. So we're going to have to do some big things to really get him started. Now, Geno Smith, on the other hand, right? When he's clean, passer rating, a 99.1, not too bad, not too great, right? Kind of average, right? In comparison to Patrick Mahomes at 110.3. But passer rating under pressure is 24.8 for Geno Smith in comparison to Patrick Mahomes, sit at 68.2. Usually that rating is going to be a lot lower when you're under pressure. That's just naturally how it works. But a 24.8 passer rating for Geno Smith is a problem, right? So what does that mean? We're going to have to protect Geno Smith. And how do we protect him? I'm not saying the O-line has to start playing better. Duh. We all know that. But what needs to happen is that we got to keep feeding Ashton Jeanty. Now, how do we feed him? Hand him off the ball. I would like to see some more misdirection. Keep Trey Tucker kind of motioning and let them kind of really hesitate on what's going to happen. Maybe you throw a jet sweep. Maybe you do a little toss to Trey Tucker in a motion situation. Maybe you fake the jet sweep, hand it off to Jeanty. I want to see like a combo in the running game between an Ashton Jeanty and a Trey Tucker on that jet sweep and things like that. We saw a little bit of that last week. I want to see more of that. Kind of get that team, that defense of the Chiefs kind of slowing down to kind of, open up some lanes for Ashton Jeanty and kind of helping out that offensive line in the same process too. So that's what I want to see. As far as blocking goes, hey, 12 personnel is going to be the name of the game. Does that mean that Ian Thomas is going to get some more burn? I would like to see him get more burn and put him right there, maybe stack him right next to Michael Mayer on the left side. We're going to need to get some help for Stone Forsythe, get him on that side, stack that, and, maybe run on the weak side to kind of, give guys a different look. Now, we have seen some good things from DJ Glaze. We've seen some good things from JPJ. Now that those other three, not so much. So what we're going to have to do is, give them some looks to where maybe we're, doing a little pull action with our tight ends on the weak side and doing some counter things like that. I would like to see something like that in the run game. And if we get the run game going, hey, play action, baby. You already know the name of the game. Find our tight ends. I would like to see Michael Mayer be more of a focal point for this offense because, you know, we're probably not going to have Brock Bowers, right? And what it looks like, the way this offense has been, is that, you know, the offense was kind of going to be ran basically surrounding Brock Bowers, right? And I think that's what's leading to the struggle of Geno Smith, was leading to the struggle of everybody on that offense because, you know, everybody was kind of expecting Brock Bowers to be that focal point. That's why we can't find Jakobi Meyers open anymore. That's why we can't get it to the tight ends anymore. That's why we can't run the ball because they're not really respecting our passing game. And, you know, in the process, Geno Smith is kind of being relegated to be, we saw last week, more of a game manager, more of a kind of dink and dunk kind of guy, right? What we're going to have to do in that situation to kind of remedy that is play action. Keep finding the tight end. Keep finding Michael Mayer. Look for Ian Thomas a lot. And of course, in a home run situation, hey, fine. If you can get there, get Trey Tucker going vertical, or have him get him the ball in screens. We saw him with short passes, and he was turning short passes into long gains. That's how I want to see the Raiders kind of execute this offense versus the Chiefs. We got to slow down that pass rush. So getting the ball out of Geno's hands quickly is definitely going to be the name of the game. But let me know what you guys think, man. That is the name of the game. That the offense versus that defense. It's an elite defense. This defense doesn't play any games. Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me see. That's how I think the Raiders will win this game, guys. Let me see. Let me hear y'all. Let me hear what y'all have to say, man. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll all the way up, man. You got it. What y'all talking about, man? Man, let me see. Let me see. Y'all crazy, man. Let me see. 2-4 says if Geno is Geno and the head coach keeps his sorry ass in, 33-23 queefs, and 6 of the 23 will be from the defense pick 6. Oh man. I hope you're not right, man. I hope you're wrong, bro. Let me see. Man, what are y'all talking about? Bill Gates bites? Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Hey, yeah, Arby's is those Bill Gates bites. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Get chipped up. You don't want to get chipped up, bro. Let me see. Most of us already lit up with the survey. Oh my God, y'all crazy. What's going on, man? Yeah. Hey, Bosco, the chicken sandwich was the first installment, bro. Now it's the bites. The bites are gonna get you. The bites will get you, man. Come on. Come on, man. Hey, by the way, I heard that who is it? Glorilla? She got like she got a meal from Rallies or something. It's like a $4 ham. Don't touch that either, bro. Don't do it. It is not good for you. If any rapper today's age, right? And today's rapper, if they're promoting a meal at a fast food spot, stay away. Life lesson. Let me tell you right now, that's a stay away situation. Don't do it. Do not do it. It's bad for your health. I mean, fast food's already jacked up as it is. But if a rapper is promoting it, leave it alone. Don't do it. But that's Big Mike's, you know, tidbit, little nuggets of joy that you can take with you right there, man. Let me see. Just stopping in to show some love, Big Mike and the nation. All about them Dodgers right now. Oh, and FKC, man. No doubt, man. One more win for the Dodgers, man, to take the pennant back to the World Series. Hopefully we get the Mariners, right? I would love to see Mariners and Dodgers. I would like to see that. Man, we got Joao Lucas de Oliveira in the building. Did I say that right? He says, Joao Lucas de Oliveira, 19 años, Rua, Marcos, Vinicus Medina, Martilo Boa Vista, 1563, Ardim Ipe, time Sao Paulo, Campeão. Is that Portuguese? Because I have no idea what you're saying, bro, but shout out to you. It looked like Spanish. There's some things in there that look like Portuguese, man. I tried my best. I probably sound like a damn fool, but shout out to you from wherever you are, man. I appreciate you, man. I have no idea what you said right there, man, but salute to you, man. I did my best. Hey, what do you guys think about me speaking Portuguese right there? Let me know, man. Big Mike is international. Come on, man. International. Let me see. He says, I think Spags is going to blitz a ton up the middle and the left side. See if we can stop it. Yeah. I agree with you. And I would do the same thing too, right? You got to really attack the vulnerabilities. We see problems with Jordan Meredith. I have no idea why we still have him at center at this point. I don't know, but they're going to attack Jordan Meredith. They're going to attack, Dylan Parham, who looks like absolute, garbage water, man. He looks like hot garbage. And Stone Forsythe, well, we're getting what we thought we were going to get from him, right? But he's been playing okay. That right side is looking pretty solid, right? I will say that. I will say DJ Glaze has been playing well, and I will say JPJ is doing what he can at the guard position, man. So, but I will be attacking if I were the Chiefs. I would definitely attack, and that's what I would expect for that offensive line and just that offense in general. So what does that mean, right? Maybe you throw some screens. Maybe you get a screen set up. Maybe you get some draw plays ready on obvious passing downs, right? Get some yardage that way. Second and long, or second and 10. You do a little draw play, catch them off guard. You got to do things to kind of trick this defense. Time of possession is also going to be the key to the game too. Got to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field for sure, man. So that's what we got to do. Accelerator, he says, I have to call the police and report you to missing persons. Hope you ain't mad. Hey, what you mean, bro? I'm here, baby. I'm here, man. I ain't mad. I'm good, man. Hey, good to see you, bro. Let me see. Hilarious how JT bitches about the Raiders money. That's some heavy compete hypocrisy going on right there. Yeah, considering how the Yankees used to do that in the 90s. Yeah, no doubt. I agree with you, man. Let me see. Jekyll and Hyde says, I have some hope of upsetting the Chiefs, but not with Geno. He will single-handedly destroy us with his INT, man. Oh, man. Man, I hope not, man. I hope not. Dan Tessier says Popeyes only have 53 ingredients in their chicken sandwich, man. Hey, only 53. Come on, man. Go get yourself a chicken sandwich, man. Man, I'm not going there with you. I'm not going there with y'all, man. Hey, salute to everybody in the building. We got 121 in the building. You guys already know what to do. Like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks, man. I appreciate you guys. Much love to you guys. Always showing love and support. I'm taking the points with the hopes AOC or Pickett will be in by early third. I'm hoping that they don't get blown out. I can't take another blowout, man. I don't mind. I'm expecting you to lose, but just don't get blown out, man. That's where I'm at. I want a Jack Bech game like your life depended on it, man. It's been a long time coming, man. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for Jack Bech. I've been waiting for Michael Mayer for at least a couple years. Every week I come in here and say, hey, it's a Michael Mayer show. I think Big Mike is going to do something. And he had a touchdown last week. I'll give him that. But I'm waiting for him to have about 100 yards. I need a 100-yard game from him. I think he could do this week. I'm going to say that until he does it. Let me see. Wasted goes Geno the blind bomber, man. Hey, yeah, that's what it's looking like, man. I heard he was colorblind, too. That probably doesn't help. Let me see. Juan Wick blocked or unceremoniously waste. Hey, man. Hey, wasted in here regulating, man. Don't trigger finger happy, man. Leave him alone. Team may respond better with a backup in there. Hey, maybe. Or we might be on full rebuild at that situation. Let me see. Sean Stotts, we definitely need to go more Rich Gannon style with the quick hits and run the hell out of the ball. Absolutely, man. We gotta catch him off guard with some of that, man. Let me see. 5 times August Gates behind bars. Check it out on YouTube. Hey, okay. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I knew you were talking about Rich Gannon, man. I knew you weren't. I don't know who the hell Rick Gannon is. Let me see. Rallies is only for when you're a drunk teen. Absolutely. Stay away. Stay away. If you're over the age of 25, well, shoot. I would just say stay away in general, right? But especially if you're over the age of, let's just say 30, right? Shouldn't be eating like that. Leave it alone. Eating that clone meat. I don't know how we started talking about fast food, but there you go, man. That T-Pain one from Jack in the Box ain't too bad, man. Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I did have that Snoop Dogg one a while ago, though. Hey, that was fire, man. It was like a combo. It had a bunch of nonsense. I had that a couple years back, though. But yeah, it was pretty good, man. Let me see. He says Jack and a crack is always slam. The 2 tacos is primo. Hey, that's one thing that will not change. And 2 tacos from Jack's. I'm telling you, man. Hey, they still taste the same, man. As much as things change, them Jack's tacos still taste the same, man. Let me see. Those 2, yeah, man. Save my lifetimes after drunk. Yeah. See, my thing was I'd eat about 6 of them things, bro. I'm a big boy, so hey, I do my best, man. Hey, Mike get heavy extra credit for that one. Hey, what did he say? Big Mike fail. Yeah, hey, I did my best, man. Hey, hopefully that brought in some international audience. Multi-talented Mike. Hey, that's what I do, man. I was waiting to hear a reaction to that one, man. I had to scroll down. Let me hear some more reactions to my international ability of reading some good Portuguese and some Spanish, whatever that may have been. Let me hear it, man. Let me hear it. You don't speak Portuguese. You summon the Candyman, bro. We're all about to die. Yeah, I kind of felt like I was. I apologize, y'all. I apologize if I did summon anything. Just make sure you got your holy water ready if I did, man. I'm about to die. Man, he says, I would like to see Curtis take over for Parham. Man, yeah, let's get him ready to go, man. Let's get him ready to go. Let's get him ready to go and see what he can do. I'm glad that we brought back McClendon Curtis. He's on the practice squad right now, as you guys know, some news. He was brought back to the practice squad, I believe, yesterday. And we're going to see what we can do with McClendon Curtis. I know he had a couple of starts for a second with the Seahawks. So, hey, if he can get caught up to speed and he's our guy moving forward, that'd be great. That'd be great. I mean, I loved him when we had him. I didn't think that he should have been cut. He should have stayed on that 53-man roster when we had him a couple years back. So we'll see, man. Stay tuned for that one. What is it? Os Raiders, Vincent, Hogo Combe. Bro, are you doing Google Translate, bro? Come on. Steak bites do Arby's. Bro, what are we talking about, man? What is this? No more Portuguese, bro. Or is that Latin? I have no idea, man. I do enjoy me some Brazilian steakhouse, though, man. I do enjoy that. The coaching staff is stuck on keeping Meredith at center. Yeah, I have no idea why we're doing that. No idea. Let me see. 214 says, wasted. Come on, man. Solid effort. Marbles in your mouth sounds similar. Pause. Marbles in your mouth, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me see. We can win. It's a division game. It gets tight. No Diddy if necessary, man. Yeah, you did have to say that, man. But yeah, no doubt. I agree with you. Let me see. Shout out to Bo Rock in the building. He says, Big Mike, we're going to need Gino to play almost perfect, and our defense is going to have to stay disciplined, and Gino must take care of the ball. So, with that, man, so let's talk about what the Raiders need to do defensively, right? Guys, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm looking at what the Chiefs have PFF-wise. This offensive line has been playing pretty damn solid. They've been solid. The weakness, though, Jawan Taylor, the guy who the penalty machine, the walking false start, the walking holding penalty, right? This dude is a liability, right? And guess who's right across him? Max Crosby. Max, I'm looking at you, bro. You're not watching. I don't care, but I'm looking at you. If we need you this week, bro. And I know you bring it every week. But this is Chiefs week. 5 tackles, 4 sacks. Hey, a few TFLs, some batted balls, pause if necessary. Max Crosby, we need you for this game. You're going to have the game of your life. This is a game that you take over and you win this game for us, because I really think the only way we can win this game is if Max Crosby, are going to take the game and just take the game over completely. That is what we need. We need you to take over this game and get us a win on the board. Now, saying all that, guys, we got Jonah Lalu, who's been playing very well. He has, 4 or 5 sacks right now. He's leading the team in sacks right now. He's been playing well. We need a solid effort from Jonah Lalu, Lecky Fotu, Adam Butler, Tyree Wilson has been playing pretty solid, right? We're going to need some guys to step up as well. But this all starts with Max Crosby. It starts off with my guy Max. He needs to take over this game. He needs to be on a whole new level. We've never seen him. He needs to get after Patrick Mahomes often and early, right? Get after him, have him doing some improvising stuff, and you know, have him throwing some errant passes. Now, he's great with the improv, right? So, what does that mean? Linebackers, do your assignment. Stay where you need to be. Stay home. Stay right there. Stay in coverage. Hey, Devin White, we need you to keep continuing doing what you're doing. What we saw from you last week against the Tennessee Titans, we need some more of that. We need some more. Jonathan Abram. Why did I say Jonathan Abram? What's the dude? Jamal Adams. By the way, I think that Jonathan Abram, if he moved to linebacker back in the day, he'd be similar to what we're seeing from Jamal Adams. That's why that thought process came to me on that one. But Jamal Adams, bro, where you at, man? We need you too. We need you too. Secondary, Jeremy Chin, we need some plays, man. Tackles, I need double-digit tackles from you. Secondary, Caillou Blue, you've been getting torched all season. This week ain't the week, bro. This ain't the week. Stokes, this ain't the week. We need an A effort from everybody on the defense. But I'm going to tell you right now, this starts 100% with Max Crosby getting after the ball and getting after him often, man. We need to see it. We need to see it. Let me know what you guys think. Is it possible we see a Max Crosby career game on Sunday? I think he has it in him. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think, man. Let me see. He said, Big Lobosco says, this is the best tinfoil Koofy hat conspiracy segment ever. Hey, I got plenty of them, bro. I could do a whole show of it, but you know what? I'm going to keep it to myself. Let me see. We got LA Raiderism says Spags will bait Gino into throwing picks all game. Oh, boy. Let me see. 2 and 4 says just getting warmed up, Bosco. Hey, that's how it is sometimes, man. Wasted says Michael Mayer has been mid. Yeah, he's been a little disappointing, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Shout out to Raider Bubba. He says 121 watching, 31 likes. Hit them thumbs, nation, man. Hey, go ahead and do it, man. You guys heard it. 167 in the building. Go ahead and like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. Go ahead and share it out, man. I appreciate you guys. Let me see. How can Mayer be mid when the quarterback play has been garbage? I mean, two things can be true. Two things can be true, my man. Let me see. Juan Wick, he says Jack Besh could be the dark horse in this game, or maybe I'm just hoping too much, man. Hey, he can be if we can get the ball to him, right? It's got to be Geno Smith. And if that is the case, right, he needs to be the focal point of where we're trying to locate the receivers, right? They're trying to get Jakobi Meyers going, which it hasn't been working for the last couple of weeks. So you're going to have to look for some secondary options. You're going to have to look for that Jack Besh, right? And I'm sure he's been open a lot of times. But what I think Geno is failing to do is running through his progressions. He's looking at that first look and not going nowhere else. He's not going nowhere else. Or if he is, he's throwing an interception or taking a sack or whatever it may be. Like, he needs to start looking at them secondary, third-dairy options, find something that kind of headlines Jack Besh in a situation where he's the primary target and getting him the ball. I don't know what it needs to happen, but it needs to happen soon, man. Let me see. We got Hug D's. He says, if it has a drive-through, it's poison for you. No doubt, man. Stop ingesting garbage. Hey, not anymore, man. Not anymore. Shout out to Hug D's, man. Let me see. We got Sean's thoughts. If I blame anyone for our ineptitude, it is the O-line. Getting a smidge better and the quarterback play, not the wide receivers, tight ends, or the running backs. I agree with you. But I also think that the lack of Brock Bowers is really hurting this offense as well. I think they really had plans for Brock Bowers and kind of running that offense through him, and he's not there, and there's no replacement for Brock Bowers. So you're starting to see that sputtering of that offense. But what helps us, what helps kind of the offense and helps Brock Bowers as well, is sitting him out. Now you can find a new focal point. Maybe that new focal point is Ashton Genty. You know, maybe it's Trey Tucker. I don't know. Or maybe it's a mixture of both, a combination of the two. But it was pretty obvious that once Brock Bowers went down and when he wasn't 100%, you saw this offense stumble a little bit. It looked completely 180 compared to what we saw against the Patriots. Now, against the Patriots, you know, Geno Smith seems like ages ago threw for almost 400 yards, had a great game. And the offense was running full. Like, you know, we didn't get Ashton Genty going, but that's because of scheme and the things that the Patriots were doing. But ever since then, this offense has been sputtering, and that's because, hey, Brock Bowers hasn't been 100% and can't really do a lot of things that we want to do, and it's starting to show with that offense, the way that they're kind of moving and things like that. But I'm hoping that, you know, Brock Bowers being out for a second week probably get a kind of a new normal for this offense and kind of get things rolling, man. But I don't know. That's kind of my take on that one. I don't know. Let me know what you think, man. Let me see. He says, I use Jack and the Crack chicken fingers for bait at the local lake. I bought a batfish. Oh, man. Hey, man. That's nasty work, man. That's nasty work. I don't know what to say about that one, man. He says, why didn't re-sign Chase on? Are we that cheap? Oh, man. We should have signed a lot of people, man. Now we're in a situation where, like, clearly on a it's a rebuild, y'all. It's a rebuild. That's what it looks like to me. Now, you can fool me all you want to say it's a retool. Honestly, I don't even know the difference, to be honest with you. What's the difference between a retool and a rebuild, right? Like, I mean, retool, that means we don't have no tools to begin with. The tools we have are dull. Well, sounds like a rebuild to me too. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. People say it's a retool, not a rebuild. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you, man. But let me know. Let me know. Mike opened up a portal for sure. Maybe we even scared Atlas away for good. I don't know how this happened, but hey, I'm with it, man. Let me see. The Chiefs are gonna stack 8 in a box and make Geno beat them. Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that. Hope he's ready. Hope he's ready. LA Raiderism says Fogo de Chow. Hey, that's the spot, man. That's the spot. I know a few that are better than that, but Fogo is where it's at. I'll tell you that. Arby's and then some kind of calligraphy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is, bro. I'm not even gonna insult anybody and kind of guess what language that is, man. I'm not even gonna do that. What about street meat? Street meat. Where are we going? And then I do bet in Tamale Lady of my. Oh man, you know what? The Tamale Lady gets an exception, man. We getting some tamales. I don't care, especially around Christmas, bro. I'm hitting them tamales. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. We gonna have to deal with the consequences. Let me see. It says Whole Foods, bro. You know the Tamale Lady is just a front. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. You know, you might be right about that one. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that. Raider Mike, let's get back to some football. He says Max Crosby needs help. It's going to be a full team effort on this defense, man. We're going to have to see a game from everybody. Hope they're ready. I hope they're ready because we're definitely going to need it. We're definitely going to need it. Let me see. Max be double and triple, going to need to be others. Absolutely. That's why I call Jonah Lalu. You know, we saw a lot from him. I need to see more. I need to see Lalu. I need to see Fotu. Where's Adam Butler been? I haven't seen him at all. We need some guys to really step up and do some things. Where the hell is Malcolm Kuntz? Now, I will say this about Malcolm Kuntz, right? I wasn't really a fan. Let me say I wasn't a fan, right? I was skeptical about Malcolm Kuntz because we only saw an 8-game stretch for Malcolm Kuntz where he looked the best he's ever looked. And this was during a time when, you know, it was a spark coming from a dull team at that point. Josh McDaniels was gone. Then we saw AP kind of take over. And at that point, we saw Malcolm Kuntz really spark and do some special things. And then he came back next year and tore his ACL. And then we haven't really seen much of him. And then I look further back than that, further back before he had that 8-game stretch where he was balling out, he was missing in action too. To me, I thought he was a casualty, a roster bubble guy, right? Now we're seeing the same Malcolm Kuntz that I saw before that 8-game stretch where he was balling out. I'm gonna tell you this, man. You know, and we're gonna talk about some trade situations with Jakobi Meyers. So Jakobi Meyers is gonna be out of the building, I believe, after the bye. I don't think it's gonna be this week. He's still gonna be around. I don't think he's gonna play this week for that reason. We need to see if we can find some suitors for Malcolm Kuntz. I think it's the time has expired. We got to move on from that project. 1-year deal. See if we can get a 5th-round pick for it. I think that we're not going to really see much of anything from Malcolm Kuntz. But let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. But shout out to Hug D's with a $10 haymaker. Man, he says, hot take to win this game. Genty has to punish the secondary early and often. I'm talking Tranquil, Snot Bubbles, and Bolton concussed hype-ish. This means the O-line has to open lanes. Lean on Deuce. Yeah, this is a game to where, hey, where's your balls, man? Where's your balls? Where's your heart? Where's your guts? This is where it's time to show what you got. This Sunday, right? Offensive line, you look like shit all season. Simple as that. You can redeem all that today. That's what I would be preaching. Redeem it all today. Ashton Genty, hey, you're a big-time running back, number 6 overall pick. Hey, the first, top 10 pick running back since Saquon Barkley. Are you that dude? Because big-time players win big-time games. So guess what? You're getting the ball 30 times this week. What you going to do? Offensive line, get to that first level. Get to that second level. Knock Tranquil on his ass. Knock Bolton on his ass. Let's keep the chains moving, right? Destroy their will. Make sure they don't want to play in the fourth quarter. That's what you want to see from the Raiders in this game. 12 personnel, running the ball, strong side. We're coming at you. I dare you to stop it. You know what we're going to do, but I want you to stop it. That's what needs to happen in this game. That's what I'm hoping happens in this game because, hey, guess what? If it doesn't happen, we're going to be talking 1-5. No doubt for sure, man. Let me see. Shout out to Hug D's with the $10 haymaker. I appreciate you, man. Salute to the cause of COVID-19, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, man. Hope you guys got your fair dose of some good old pandemic spreading with that one, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Shout out to the CIA-issued Popeyes chicken sandwich, man. Let me see. He says, I need a Big Mike conspiracy show. Hey, man, you're not getting much of that here, bro. I still want this channel to be up, man. I don't want to get shadow banned. That's the thing, bro. Man, shout out to you, Mike. Miles still don't even know I'm here, man. Miles still don't even know. I have no idea. I know you're here, Hug. Let me see. So is it Tamale Lady Cove or Pebbles? And Sloppy Sue's. Yeah, it could be. Actually, it might be the same person. Hey, you never know. We got Dominique 5 in the building, man. Salute to you. This show is unhinged, as always, man. That's what we do over here, man. LA Raiderism. He stares down the wide receiver. He's going to get someone beheaded. Yeah, hospital balls, man. Hospital balls, man. We got to watch him for that one. Hug D, he said, same lady. See, we on the same page, man. We on the same page. Sean Starr says, got to defend Geno for a second. Okay. He can't go through progressions if the defense is chasing him like dudes chasing the last chick in the club when the lights come on. Oh, man. It depends on how that chick looks when the lights come on, man. Sometimes you're running out of the building. But I digress. Anyway, but, that everybody has equal say, equal fault. Not equal, but everybody has some fault in why things aren't working, right? I agree with you. This offensive line has looked absolutely terrible. Geno Smith has also looked terrible, even when the pocket's clean. You got to give him that. Now, the interception he threw last week, I wouldn't say that's necessarily his fault, man. It's ugly to see him have 10 interceptions in 6 games, but the truth of the matter is he got blasted before he threw the ball. So how much is that to blame for on Geno Smith, right? Luckily, it didn't really mean anything. We got the win, but it's everybody gets a fair share of some blame in this one. Let me see. She would drive. Guys, y'all wild, bro. I don't know what happened. You know what? I feel like Wasted is getting me back for my shenanigans on his channel, because every time I'm in a chat, I be starting shit like this too. I understand, man. I get it. It's my turn, bro. I get it. Man, shout out to Rick Rock. It says, yo, salute to brother Big Mike Raider, also to the Silver and Black Raider Nation family, man. Salute to Rick Rock in the building, man. I appreciate you, man. He says, we didn't have Big Mike that game either. We can't have both Brock and Mike out. They are emergency on every play. They are the emergency on every play, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree, man. We got to have at least one. I'm not reading that. With the hot meal cart, bro. Hey, Martha Valdez, wow. This is crazy. Bauer should have been managed with this game being priority. Another poor decision by the staff. Yeah, I agree. He should have been sat out a while ago. Maybe he'd be on the up and up at this point. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll down. Y'all wild, man. Y'all are wild. Let me see. Raider Nation Unlimited featuring Wasted Talent, man. He said, football question, you buying or selling at the deadline? I'm absolutely selling at the deadline. And I'm selling those contracts are going to be expired. We got to see if we can get some out of Jakobi Meyers right now. That kind of leads into the trade rumors that Jakobi Meyers is going to possibly be on his way out. I don't think he's going to be on his way out this week. I think it's going to be on the bye. And I think because of that, you're not going to see Jakobi Meyers. Now, he's on the injury list. He has the toe and the knee situation, did not practice. There's been some miscommunication between him and Chip Kelly, whether or not he's going to practice. He wasn't out there. Writing's on the wall. It's pretty clear that he's going to be out of here. I think this is going to be his last game as a Raider, and he's not going to be on the field. And because of that, I think that Jakobi is going to be gone, right? What does that mean? What does the trade look like? I think that, if we don't trade him, then we get a compensatory fourth, right? But the cap, the money, the dead cap and the money, all that stuff, I would love to see to get a third out of it, right? Now, there's going to be some teams that are desperate, for another targeted receiver. Team that really sticks out to me, everybody's saying the Patriots, but I'm staying in the AFC East. And I'm saying the Bills. Now, the Bills don't really have that target right there, kind of a guy that can be consistent that you could throw it to. They have solid tight ends. I can see the Bills giving up whatever they need to get, to kind of get a guy like Jakobi Meyers, right? Now, they're in a win-now situation. They're in a situation where, hey, we're on the cusp of winning a Super Bowl. We're on a slide right now. We need another receiver to come in and make things happen. I can see the Bills making a run for Jakobi Meyers. Now, everybody's saying the Patriots. I get it, right? I'm not saying that that's not going to happen, but I'm saying look for those teams that are really kind of on the cusp of winning and really looking for another target. I can see a team like the Steelers. I can see a team like the Bills, right? Those are the two teams that are kind of like my dark horse. If I had to guess, it's likely going to be the Patriots. The Patriots are kind of still – they're also in that race, right? They feel like they can win this division because, they're the leaders of this division right now. But, I can see a team like the Bills who really feel like they're competing for a Super Bowl, looking for a guy like that. And what does that mean? You probably get a little bit more than you would get from a team who just kind of wants another receiver via trade. Maybe you can get a second out of it or maybe a third. That would be great. But if he doesn't get traded, then we're looking at a compensatory fourth. And to me, that's not you're kind of not getting what you're not maxing out that potential of what you can possibly get in return. Now, another one that I can see, I already told you, see if we can get out of Dylan Parham, right? Dylan Parham, he's probably not going to be around next year either, right? See what you can get from Dylan Parham. I know he's a starter. He hasn't looked good. We can move on towards the future with that one, especially if we're in a situation where we're like, hey, we're in a rebuild situation. Let's see what our youngsters can do. And I could also see I already said Malcolm Kuntz. See if we can get a fifth out of it, right? Malcolm Kuntz, this is a prove it kind of deal. He really hasn't really shown anything. Let's see if we can get a fourth or a fifth out of it and move on from there. I think when it's all said and done, the Raiders are in a selling type of situation. I don't think they're buying. Now, things might change when you're sitting at 3-4. You feel like you got a chance to sneak into that wild card, but we'll see. I guess it really depends on how we look this weekend and if we can beat the Chiefs in this situation, but we'll see. That was a good question, bro. I appreciate it. Let me see. He says, yeah, Geno has disappointed the hell out of me. I was a big supporter of his having watched him in Seattle. I'm missing that quarterback IQ. Yeah, I agree. He's been a big disappointment too. I was kind of hoping first off the offensive line would have been a lot better because I felt like Geno Smith, when protected, he could be a really good quarterback for this team. But he hasn't been protected, and he's also throwing interceptions. And you could argue saying he's throwing interceptions because of this offensive line. Can't really fully 100% blame the offensive line for that, but the blame is to be on the offensive line just a little bit. But, it is a problem. It is a problem, and I'm thinking that we're going to be looking for a quarterback next year for sure. Maybe even if it's to sit behind Geno Smith and really kind of put a short leash on Geno Smith just in case things go wrong. Now, I don't want to plug and play any kind of quarterback coming out next year. Want to give him time to develop and figure out what we're trying to do. Sorry, y'all. Try to figure out what we're trying to do with that quarterback and give him some time to kind of get acclimated to the speed of the game. Because in this day and age, you got to give some quarterback some time to develop, right? That plug and play rookie year type of quarterback that just doesn't fly to me in today's world. Quarterbacks aren't ready anymore. So we're going to definitely be looking for a quarterback either way, man. Let me see. Lincoln Kennedy says Geno is shell-shocked. It looks like it. It looks like he's overwhelmed. He doesn't trust his offensive line. He's getting the ball out too fast. He's not, really, putting trust that, he's being protected. So that's what it looks like. It's true. I agree with you. When the lights come on at the club, has been some of the best shit talking sessions of my life. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Man, hey, roasting them is the best. Roasting is the best. Got wasted talking about premium flapping meats. Shout out to Lucky T in the building, man. Shout out to 227 in the building, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Showing love, man. You guys already know what to do. Like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks, man. This has been a wild show. I appreciate you guys sticking with us, man. Much love to y'all. He says difference between truth and conspiracy about 6 to 9 months. Woo. I got no comment on that one, man. Let me see. Trade Jakobi for a real center. Man, there's not too many of those that's just floating around. That's the only problem, right? Now, a team that has a pretty solid center, they're not going to give up a solid center for Jakobi Meyers. Centers are way hard to find. Now, it's in comparison to these wide receivers, they're damn near a dime a dozen these days, right? You're not going to find really good value. It's like it's hard to trade in that sort of manner, right? I don't think we're going to get the center we're looking for, but maybe we look at Putnam. We got him on the backup situation. Maybe we can see Putnam and see what he can do, and maybe he's kind of a better option than Jordan Meredith, or God forbid, right? Or move JPJ to center. I don't know, right? Crazy enough to work. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Bo Rock, you think we would draft a quarterback in next year's draft? Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I would like to say they're going to get a first-round quarterback. It just depends on where we're picking, value, what these quarterbacks look like. Don't pick a quarterback just for the sake of picking a quarterback. Just pick one because it's a fit. I agree with that. Wasted said on the show the other night that Jakobi is making business decisions out there. Yeah, he's not blocking as good as he used to. He's not running routes as hard as he used to. He doesn't look like the guy he looked like last year. hey, maybe it's time for us to kind of thank you for your service. Go ahead, good luck, and go do better things elsewhere, right? We got to get something out of it, though. We do. Let me see. Even with the loss, I feel like AFC is wide open. Like Martha, the tamale lady, between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Hey, absolutely, I agree with that, man. Just like the tamale lady, man. I agree with you, man. Let me see. Big Little Boss goes crazy, bro. Wasted. He says only thing you have no out of Dylan Parham is a sack. You can get out of Dylan Parham as a sack or a hurry. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Dude's a turnstile. A turnstile this season. It's horrible, man. Yeah. So the only thing you get out of Parham is a sack or a hurry. Yeah, he's been looking horrible all season, man. Let me see. Hank Schrader says Parham looked way better last year. I agree. He doesn't look as good. I don't know what happened to him, man. So Big Mizzle, you off that Jakobi is a number? Yeah, man. Officially, bro. It's a wrap. I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. I'll take the L for that one. I'll take the L for that one. Yeah, I was wrong. Hey, I'm wrong, bro. Gino's out here seeing ghosts of defenses pass. Yeah, man, it's not looking good. And shout out to Guareb, the wet blanket of Raider Nation, in the building, ladies and gentlemen. He says Raiders will look good for a quarter and a half, and they disappear like always. Raiders already lost. Shout out to Guareb in the building, man. And of course, hey, Hub D said it best. Guareb came with all the positivity, man. Shout out to Guareb, the wet blanket of Raider Nation, man. Let me see. Jakobi needs Mayer and Bowers to really be effective out there. It doesn't help he's not bought in all the way this year. Yeah, he hasn't bought in. We haven't seen 100% effort. It's time to move on. Simple as that. Simple as that. One thing about Raiders, they will play hard on the first drive and stall out the rest of the games. And here comes Gino throwing in the triple coverage. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like once we get things rolling, Geno Smith will do something to kind of take us a step back. And sometimes it feels like, man, we look pretty damn good. And then we go on that second or third drive, and then everything, all the momentum just kind of gets, thrown out of the window, and we look like absolute garbage from that point forward because of an interception or turnover, whatever it may be. It's definitely what it's been looking like. Hug D says all waste is fault. Absolutely, man. Hey, I don't expect nothing less because I do the same thing on his channel, man. It's all good, man. Hank Schrader, no one's trading a starting lineman in week 7 of the season. Yeah, we got to live with what we got, to be honest with you. The only thing we're going to see is skilled players getting traded at this point. We're not going to see offensive linemen. Anybody of quality, at least. Chip Kelly smoking crack compared Raiders O-line to the yeah, this dude's lost his damn mind, man. Might be a one and done situation with Chip Kelly. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys always say quarterback, then the Raiders make every excuse in the world not to draft one. Raiders need sellers or more QBs that aren't focused to run like Geno or Carr. That aren't focused to run like Geno or Carr. Instinct has got to be natural. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's time to get a quarterback. Dante Moore looked good. I saw Jaden Mayava. He looked pretty good with a USC. Sellers, I'm not really a seller on sellers. I mean, a buyer on sellers. I would definitely sell sellers at this point. I don't think he really looks good. I think he needs another year. What's our guy? Quarterback from Miami. I think he looks pretty good. Who else? Drew Alar, I'm not really sold. I know Wasted, that's his guy, but I think Drew Alar I'm not really a fan of Drew Alar, but he does have the measurables. You would look at him. I would like to see him in a combine situation, but his film doesn't pop. We're at the end of the day, we're definitely getting a quarterback, man. Let me see. Wasted says, Bo Rock, if they don't, I'm going to be pissed. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me see. 2 and 4 says they move JPJ to where he belongs. I'm buying lottery tickets. Absolutely, man. It's going to be a big celebration. It's going to be a huge celebration. Then Baby Braves Gino got him shell shot, looking like a mechanic whose garage is in the middle of the street under a tree. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, I don't want to say nothing, but yeah, them braids, man. Them braids looking a little ashy these days. Man, come on, man. Hey, little short fade or something, man. We need you to clean it up, man. I'm not a fan of the look, but whatever, man. I'm not. Do you, Geno Smith, man? Just stop throwing fucking interceptions. He says this will never happen, but man, biggest what if trading Jakobi for Mailata, he could be. Hey, Oos, man, I respect it, but you know that's not gonna happen, bro. You know that's not gonna happen. You know it's not gonna happen. Let me see. Don't mind wasting typing. He's got a lazy thumb and a cracked phone screen. Yeah, man. With a cigarette hanging off his lip. Yeah, he does look like a broke mechanic. Oh, man. Let me see. I thought Geno was in his OV Bobby Johnson season. Oh, my God, man. My God. JPJ, what? Yeah, hey. Crazy enough to work, right? Hey, shout out to Raider Bubba, man. Let me see. I'm going to go through a couple more of these comments, man. I already said my piece, man. Let me see. He said Geno Trapdoor Smith. Yeah, we having fun. Makes the show fun, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. It definitely needed some fun for sure, man. I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate 257 in the building, man. Hopefully you guys like the show. It's your first time here, man. Hopefully it's not your last time. Make sure you like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. Let's get the numbers up, all that good stuff, man. And tune in on Sunday. You got myself. We got Wasted Talent. We got Hammer. Sunday morning, man. We're going to talk about it, some fantasy football. We're going to do some game coverage across the NFL, fantasy football, prop bets, all that good stuff. Check us out on Sunday, man. You guys don't want to miss it, man. We have some fun over there, too. Let me see. Sean's thoughts. I think a lot of our issues are the O-line missing their assignments. Yep, they get beat on stunts way too easily. They pick it up. Geno has more time to do something. Yeah, we hey, at the end of the day, hey, we go as far as O-line takes us. I believe that 100% for sure. Geno Smith still has to stop throwing them damn interceptions. I really don't care, man. I really don't care at the end of the day. If I see any BS with a trick play with the lineman at the red zone again, Chip Kelly needs to be left in KC. Hank Schrader, man, with the heat right there, man. I agree with you, man. Yes, Carson Beck. I couldn't think of his name. Carson Beck. I like Carson Beck too, man. I like Carson Beck. Let me see. If Geno is the obvious issue with the offense, why would Chip Kelly be one and done? He seems to be running a college offense. That's why I would say he's one and done. It seems, and some of the what defense was that a couple of weeks ago? They're talking about how predictable that offense was. It seems to me he's running college concepts. Now, I'm not an offensive coordinator. I'm not an expert at that, but you know, this is what defenses are saying about his offense. It's predictable, right? And if we're running a predictable offense, now I understand, you know, continuity and all that good stuff. You need to translate over to the pro side, right? That's my concern. If he continues to struggle, I don't want to see Chip Kelly back here next season. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we're still having trouble with calling plays, not getting Nash Gentry the ball, giving him a pitch count, he's having problems with JPJ. He doesn't know that Jakobi Meyers isn't playing. Seems to me that these players aren't feeling. I'm just putting pieces together. I can't confirm nothing, but I'm putting things together, and what it looks like is people aren't buying in, at least offensively, to what Chip Kelly is selling. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to start nothing else. I'm not trying to put some false news out there because I don't know. But putting the pieces together, that's what it seems like to me, man. And if that's the case, go ahead. Probably should go back to college and do your thing over there, man. Let me see. Wade said them stingy ass braids are insane, man. Yeah, man, them look like stitches. They look like stitches, bro. Geno Pookie Smith, I got these interceptions. Man. Man, that's wrong, man. That's wrong. Hug, that's wrong, bro. Man, y'all crazy, man. Let me see. Let's hear some more wet blanket action from Guareb, man. He says gotta stay away from quarterbacks like Carson Beck or Mendoza. I'm not Mendoza, man. He's the flavor of the week to me. I'll pass on that one too. They are horrible under pressure, and that's all the NFL does. Pressure, no more quarterbacks that won't run. Done with it, Sellers and more. Sellers isn't. You also need a quarterback that can throw the ball. Sellers isn't that guy. Now Dante Moore, I'm with that one. Jordan Mailata from USC, I'm with that too. I don't know if he's coming out, but it would be a good look if we can bring him in. But I'm with you. We need a guy that can, be an improviser for sure. I'll give you that. Let me see. My dog, Big Mike Kuntz, has to step up like he did last year. Max can't do it alone. Defense, built the trenches both sides. Raider Nation for life. Shout out to Carlos in Fuego in the building, man. And I agree with you, man. Can't do it alone. This is going to have to be an A effort from the full squad on defense, man. We're going to have to see the best football this defense has played if we're trying to stop that full that offense. It looks like they're going to be damn near full strength on Sunday. Let me see. Got to bounce, but glad to get some Raiders combo for a bit. Peace out, Big Mike and the Nation. Let's get that dub. F Kermit and the Queefs, man. Thanks for the support, man. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for sticking around, all that good stuff, man. And we should get the win. I hope so. Hope we get the win. Shock the world with that one, man. You saw the thumbnail. I'm hoping to shock the world on Sunday, man. You have a good night, bro. Hank Schrader says, right, if you can't imagine the run game, at least we need to see if there are better options. I doubt Pete pulls the trigger till mid next season, though. Yeah. I agree. He's gonna keep going till it's like it's not working for sure. It's the line. Fix the line, and maybe Gino will relax some. But I'm thinking his fire been extinguished, and he's in Vegas to cash the checks only. Man, I hope not, man, because it's going to be a long season if that's the case. And then now the question is, what do we do next season? Hope that's not the case, man. While I do agree, the offensive play calling could be much better, I still put more on Gino than Chip. Missing open receivers, holding on to the ball, hitching before his throws, and interceptions galore. I'll give you that. And I will say that. But, you want to – I feel like Chip Kelly's also leaving some meat on the bone as well. We want to see a little bit more from the weapons we do have, right? And that starts with Ashton Genty. I would like to see more from him. And I think that Chip Kelly is really not executing a proper full 100% game plan from beginning to end. Now, them scripted plays, I got no problem with the scripted plays, but once we get in the second, third, fourth quarter, seems to we hit a wall. So I want to see some change. I want to see some new wrinkles. I want to see us really getting the defense on their toes. And that starts with Chip Kelly. Now, interceptions, that is a problem with Geno Smith. Geno Smith has been throwing a bunch of interceptions. He's on pace throwing about 30 of them things. So, he's definitely an issue too. But, Chip Kelly, as far as that goes, we got to see better for sure, man. Let me see. We got a couple more, and I'm going to get out of here, y'all. It says, I'm not worried about Genty. You see what he does when he has blocking, and the Chiefs are not that good at stopping the run. That's why I say it's a big Genty game. I think he can have 100 yards. I would like to see a couple touchdowns. And I want to see a big game from Michael Mayer as well. And then Max Crosby, he's got to have the game of his life, man. He's got to have the game of his life. Let me see. Ashton without 300-pound lineman on him is deadly. You've all seen it. Yeah, absolutely, man. And I know you've seen it, well before he was a Raider, man. I know you've seen it, so being that, he's the Boise State thing and, kind of where you're at. So I know you've seen it, bro. I also accept the Arby's Philly cheesesteak challenge. Don't worry, Big Mike. Don't worry, Mike, going to Arby's off Sunset next to Kaiser Hospital. Hey, go pick me up something, bro. I'll pick it up from you later, man. I appreciate you, man. My guy, Big Little Bosco in the building, man. 3 FKCs for the win. 3 FKC. and a 4th for FKC. 4th loss. FKC. I love it, man. I love it, man. Hopefully we get that win, y'all. In all fairness to Chip, I watch all 22, and Geno does miss a lot of open wide receivers. That is also true. There's been plenty of blame to go around. I will say that. I will say that. Let me see. Oh, facts. Chip in the red zone is Ask Madden. Got to move the chains and keep our defense fresh. Absolutely, man. But, guys, that is the show, man. Thank you, guys, for all the support, all the love, man. 276 in the building. Hate to leave you hanging. But, hey, it's getting late for old Big Mike here, man. I got to get to bed. I got to be up at 3 a.m., man. But it was good talking some Raiders ball with y'all. Hopefully we get the win on Sunday. It's going to take a huge effort from these boys. Hey, and I'm going to keep the hope alive, man. Hopefully we can get the win, but we'll see, man. Final thought from Hug D's. He says red zone must equal points. That is absolutely the truth. It doesn't get any more truer than that, man. He says red zone must equal points. It must, man. Yes, absolutely, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody who's been sticking around. Hug D's, you know, showing some love. Wasted, showing some love, man. Getting me with that $10 and the $5 haymaker. And my guy, Big Lil Bosco, becoming a member of the Big Mike Raider fleet, man. I appreciate you guys. Also, if you guys want to become a member, go hit that link, man. It's the best way to support what we got going on. But with that, it's Big Mike Raider. Hey, like that thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. And let's get this win on Sunday, man. I'll see you guys Sunday morning. Peace.
Your light illuminates their imperfections, hence their attempts to dull your shine. Light 'em up.
Dirt on my name, and flowers grew right out the brown soil. My vision's clear as glass, the robe is purple satin, plus the crown's royal. Allow me to give you a demonstration. Holding your breath, waiting for me to fail, only brings hyperventilation. See, I'm a soldier that's ready for any situation. So me and life double dated my trials and tribulations. Won't be remembered for not speaking out. I Google map my whole approach, so I chose not to take the peaceful route. I promise I can't make this shit up. I shed a tear, then used the mic stand to hold my chin up. They plot and strategize on different ways to make me give up. That's easier said than done, like a woman that's 9 months pregnant doing sit-ups. Yeah, I read the book of life, defeat was never in my story. She brutal fights on the battlefield is bloody and gory. Showing off is a fool's idea of glory. Call me foolish, then in the clutch I make them drop like I was Robert Ory. See, in this world you gotta sink or swim. Boy, I'm a legend, when I die my presence never will be felt again. This greatness rare, but see I kept it in. Isolation in the demons, guardian angels been my only friend. I've been at war with myself in silence. Had a mental malfunction, forced to go into hiding. But
I hope you
powerless like
watching right now, because then you're gonna understand, whoever get in my way, I'ma dog walk their ass.